Are you being audited and do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Is the IRS threatening to take more of your money? Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. The IRS can freeze your assets and seize your bank accounts, but you can stop these IRS actions. The Tax Doctor will work with you using our years of experience to represent your case to help you get the best resolution under the IRS guidelines. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. We've handled thousands of cases, so we know what we're doing. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a Tax Doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mircea Basaraba.
And I'm Mara Hutchings, nurse practitioner. Welcome to Southern Tennessee Cardiology. Here at Southern Tennessee Cardiology, we offer a variety of testing done right here in our office. Along with our highly trained and skilled staff, we have the latest technology for cardiac stress testing, high-tech ultrasound, and cardiac monitoring. Whether you are experiencing chest pain, palpitations, or need clearance for surgery, Southern Tennessee Cardiology is here for your cardiac needs.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. This is my favorite time of year. It's a love-hate relationship these days.
It is.
But we are in election season, and this is our election segment. We're trying to hear from as many people as we can. We've got Nathan Sanders here, and Nathan is running for a very important position. They're all important, but the county clerk position in Grundy County. Nathan, welcome.
Thank you, Ava. Thank you for having me here.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate it.
Well, I know everyone knows you. I mean, but we're a small community.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure I treat this as fair as everyone else because we've known each other forever.
Right.
Is tell the folks out here who might not know you a little bit about yourself and why you decided to run for office.
Well, my name is Nathan Sanders. I am been a lifelong resident of Grundy County, living in Grootly Logger for almost 41 years, except for what little time I was away at school. And my parents are the late Michael and Melody Sanders. My grandparents are Charles Brewer and the late Evelyn Brewer. My grandmother, she was, I joke because I say, you know, I've been in the courthouse a little bit all my life because my grandmother used to be the, I guess they call it the night magistrate for the circuit court clerk's office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she would do, people would actually come to her house and get warrants. The police officers would come and get warrants signed. So, and then she would have to go to the courthouse and turn all that in. So I've had a little bit of the courthouse in me for 41 years. But she passed away in 21 and, very important role model in my life. And the sort of the things that she kind of handed down to me is what led me to love my job that I have now and kind of want to go in a little different direction to serve the people of Grundy County. Because, you know, I've chose this as my home, Ava. I never plan on leaving it, and so why not serve the people? Because we've got some of the greatest people in the world around here.
Amen. Oh my gosh, amen. All right, well, we've agreed on questions. We kind of changed this up. I had posted on the fabulous social media Facebook about things to ask a local candidate. And so Nathan has taken this very seriously, and he'd like to answer these questions.
Sure.
Is that right? All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
So the first question is, what is your experience related to the job you are seeking?
Okay. First and foremost, when you talk about my experience, my greatest experience has been in the county mayor's office. I've worked in the county mayor's office for almost 16 years. And in that, one of the things that helped me so much with that is when I started way back when, I kind of went in totally blindsided. I had no training, and I learned it from the inside out. And I think that's made me a stronger employee for the county mayor's office and the county, learning it that way, because I've been able to take and as I learn and build on it. And, each year things change all the time. Rules and regulations change, the things we have to go by, but we've gained a great understanding of how things work, how things are supposed to work. And that's the number one for my experience. We have, so with the years there, I have not set budgets. The county commission and the county mayor work together and they set the budget. But then it comes to me and I compile it, because it has to be compiled in a certain way to be submitted to the state comptroller's office for approval, because we can't start operate even after the commission passes the budget. We can't technically start operating on it until after the comptroller gives their approval. So I have done, with that being said, this will be almost starting 16 budgets that I've compiled. And the great thing about that is in 16 budgets, we've had to make a couple changes when we send to the state that they would, but we've never had a single budget rejected. Everything always adds up, and that's an effort of working together, of course, but you got to make sure that everything balances, everything adds up. So a little about myself personally. I am a 2004 graduate of Grundy County High School. I am a 2008 graduate of Tennessee Tech University, Cookeville. And I hold a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration, and with a concentration major in finance. That was my department that I was concentrated in. As far as related to the job, I have worked with the county clerk's office a lot with getting them minutes. We kind of work hand in hand on different things with the county mayor's office. Direct experience, the county clerk's office deals with a lot on the Department of Revenue, on getting tag. Of course, you get your tags and everything there. So I know a little bit about that because my grandfather was a self-employed truck driver for many, many years. And so I was kind of his unofficial bookkeeper of sorts. And during that time, we got versed on how, because he had an apportioned tag on his truck because he run over state lines. So that's a tag that you can't just go out here and get at the county clerk's office. You have to apply with the state. And I learned how to do all that because, there's requirements. You have to be able to have everything in line before you can get your tags. You, for example, a truck driving company has to pay their Form 2290, which is road use tax, before they're eligible to get their tags. Mm-hmm. Have to disclose their mileage and all sorts of things. And working with things like that I think has allowed me to see kind of the need maybe for even truck drivers in our county that are having trouble getting that. I can help them to try to pace that process and see how they can get their tags, and maybe not necessarily from me. Although, I am not sure of the processes, but I would like to eventually, if the state ever allow it, to maybe the local truck drivers could come to our county clerk's office to get their apportion tags. I don't know if that's, we always dealt with the state, but if that was ever an option, I would love to see that here in Grundy County.
We have a lot of truck drivers here, and that would be
we sure do, and that would be a great thing for them to have. Get back on track. We work a lot with grants, of course, in the county mayor's office. One of the great things that we've been working on here lately is, of course, the Miracle on the Mountain. And, I am so glad that Grundy County's got something like that because, like I said, I'm calling this home, and it makes me proud to be able to say, we've got an all-inclusive park for kids to be able to come and play, no matter what disability they have. And one of my jobs, I work more on the bookkeeping side of the county mayor's office. My coworker Lori, she does vendor payments and that sort of thing, and I do more of the bookkeeping aspects. So we have to balance monthly and yearly with the trustee. The trustee takes in the money, simply put, and we spend the money. But at the end of the day, our books have to reflect what his balances are, and his balances reflect what we are. So it's all a check and balance system. And one of the things that I do is monthly and yearly of the balance, and we have 7 funds that we just in the mayor's office. And I like to tell people it's like looking at 7 different checkbooks. And the audit requires that those have to balance in some form or fashion. And if they don't, you have to find why. So, and that's a good experience too, because in the county clerk's office, I'll be able to, if there's something that goes wrong or something, we need to sit down and look at it and make sure and take care of it first thing. One other thing, and I'll get back on track here. One thing, I'm sorry, but
there's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot
seriously.
to talk about. And another thing, and I've put this out in a video on Facebook before, managerial experience is so imperative for any county official to have. I'm talking county clerk, county mayor, trustee. I mean, it don't matter what it is. You've got to be able to manage a staff. You've got to be able to see what their needs are, and they're your support team, and you've got to be able to help them and take care of them. And I've worked with another responsibility of mine. I do a lot of the HR in the mayor's office, and I'll be able to help them with questions they might have on their personal income taxes or whatever, as I've seen it working in the mayor's office. And a good official like that needs to be able to have some sort of managerial experience.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense.
So,
all right, you ready for the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here we go. What are your goals related to that position?
I want the ultimate. If I had to sum it up in one statement, the ultimate thing that I want to have in that position. I want Grundy County to have the best county clerk's office in the state of Tennessee.
Amen.
There is no reason why our little county full of wonderful people could have the same services that some of these bigger counties have. And I feel like that we have the potential to have one that our citizens are proud of, and that our state maybe looks at to try to better themselves. One of the things I want to do, of course, until I get in there, and I've been talking with folks about things they'd like to see in the county clerk's office, and I want to see what the needs are that people services they may need locally, and I want to try to tailor that to be able to get those type of services. One thing that I've really been thinking about is I want to bring a new level of transparency. I feel like that's very important. One of the major responsibilities of the county clerk is to keep the minutes of the county commission. I mean, you have your daily office operations, but after hours, when these commissioners and the mayor are coming together, they have the responsibility of keeping the minutes. Our commission makes some tough decisions sometimes, and those decisions, they dictate our everyday lives as Grundy Countyans. And the decisions they make are put to record by the county clerk. They have to be accurate. They have to be thorough. they have to be on point because we refer back to them for audit. One of the first things auditors do when they come to our office and start auditing our books is they start referring back to county minutes. Was this approved? Was this not? How was it approved? You take it, for instance, the county commission, they say, oh, we're going to buy a new truck. They want to, your minutes need to reflect, was there a motion made to bid the truck out? What was the decision of the commission? What fund did they want it to come from? Did they want to finance it? If they finance it, if the financing of the vehicle is going to be over the bid limit, we're going to have to bid out the financing for it, and just things like that. And each step of that needs to be accurately recorded, because when the audit comes in, they're going to say, well, y'all are going to buy a truck. Well, how are you going to do it? And we went and bought this truck, and they said, well, did you follow the procurement process? What the county commission wishes were, did you follow it? If the minutes don't have all that in it, it's kind of like a questionable, well, did we not? And that's, it just needs to be very detailed, very accurate. And another thing that I want to do is digitize the minutes. I want to make them available 24/7 to everybody, people in state, in county, out of county. They can pull them up. They can see what's going on in Grundy County. What is the business at hand that these commissioners and the mayor are dealing with to make sure that we are taken care of, And I want to do those in-house. I want to, because I feel like doing them in-house would make the detail more important. Paying attention to what's going on and what is very important. Looking at every avenue to see with the assistance of that. I've been looking at some other counties' websites and the way they digitize theirs and lay them out. And I want to have something that is easy for them to get on there, the citizens, to get on there and search these things out, and it'll help businesses. They can get on there and see if there's been decisions made that may affect their business. Maybe legal attorneys can search it and not have to come into the office. And hard record is great, and I would still do that, but it's all about in today's world, it's all about making convenience, because we're all so pressed for time, and if someone can just on their own time search out something instead of having to make a trip to Altamont and do it, that's the great thing. So also one thing that I'm working on, and I think it's a great thing, I've been trained on. The county has a new system in the courtrooms, and of course that's where the county commission meetings are. And it's a new recording software, and it's called it's with 323 Link, and it is a Panopto recording process.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, that's it. But one of the things, not only does it do recordings that if the commission wishes to do that, of meetings for the public, can be put on Facebook or whatnot, but it also does audio recording, and as it audio records, it simultaneously dictates so every word in that meeting is captured. And I think that would be great, because maybe when I get back to my computer and I'm working on minutes, I'm be like, what did Commissioner Gibbs say about this motion? Who made this motion? Did Commissioner Lusk make it? I can just refer back to that, and it's going to have it word for word on there. So I think that'll be great. So
we have to embrace technology.
You do, and sometimes technology kind of surprises you, but in some cases like that, it's very helpful.
Amen.
Very helpful. So
Any other goals other than that? Those are pretty lofty.
I just want to be a good county clerk. I know that I will have a learning curve, but my goal is to be uh, possibly the best. I know nobody's best but the good man upstairs, but I want to do the best I can for these people because in a way these people are my family.
Amen.
And I'm taking care of them.
Amen.
So.
Beautiful. All right. What leadership positions have you held?
When I was thinking about this question, I was thinking leadership is not necessarily the lady or gentleman at the top of the totem. Leadership to me is those that get down in the trenches and work with you just as much as the ones directing you. And I believe that a leader is not the person in front of you. It's not the person behind you. It's one right beside you. And one of my leadership, and I feel like is the most important, is besides what we've talked about in the county mayor's office and assisting him maybe when he's out of town with meetings and whatnot, is the leadership I've had just in the community. Maybe not necessarily a tailored leadership, but a leadership that my family, my friends, I've had, and a lot of people say, this is a hardship, but I've had the honor of my dad, my mom, and my grandmother, all developed health issues and passed away, but I had the honor of taking care of them. And I feel like that people in healthcare, full respect for them because, being able to care for somebody like that, to me, is a leader in their own household. And I feel like that working and doing that is one of my greatest accomplishments as a leader. I've held the treasurership at our church probably 16, 17 years. So, and I took it over from a gentleman who had it probably 50 years. He was 92, and he said that he thought time was it, so I helped them with that. And I just I feel like that when you look around Grundy County, there's leaders in every situation because we get such a bad rep about the things that are going on or the things that are happening. And if you just sit down and just look around, you see all these people helping each other. You see strangers come together. And one thing I always remember, of course, Dr. Harbaugh back when he was around, and his car got stolen in Altamont. I don't remember the exact, but I've like 2 or 3 days, Grundy County bought him a car. Mm-hmm. And that's leaders in this community. You think what you're doing in aspect of the community is not that much, but if you really sit down and look at yourself, you're probably a leader in some sort. So that's my greatest leadership role, is just being a worker alongside people, because I love to help people, and with my family, just taking care of them.
All right, you're gonna he made me bring a tear earlier.
I'm sorry.
Well, I've cared for at least 3 of my elders. I'm an only child.
Yeah, say I am too.
And you're
I am too. I am too.
So you step up.
Yeah.
There is no choice.
Yeah.
And it's a worthy goal.
Only child, only grandchild, Iva.
Oh, you have some, and you've done it. It's good for you. All right, let me find my questions. You got me a little teared up there.
I'm sorry.
All right, so here we go. Such a good point. All right. Here's an important thing, a super important thing, especially in our world. We have a lot of clans, a lot of different flavors.
Right.
What do you have experience working as a team?
Absolutely. Kind of, a lot of these questions kind of cross boundaries with each other, but one of the things I have experience with working as a team is in the county mayor's office. We each have our jobs. our own responsibilities, but it takes each of us working together to maintain the common goal. We there's leadership. Michael is leadership of our office. Lori takes care of vendor payments and other aspects. She keeps us in line. She's very organized. So, and then we all work together to achieve a common goal. And I think that is the one of the major things in a county office. Going back to any office, is being able to have a team and work well together, love each other, and in the fun times enjoy it, and in the hard times comfort each other and build each other up. Because so many times people if they disagree, they tear each other down, and we get so much more accomplished when if we disagree, we agree to disagree, but find a common ground and build that up. Because I've seen it, and going back to like my grandmother, she always told me, she's like, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. And for me working or running for county clerk's office, I fully realize I'm going to need a great team, and there's a great team there. And I just I think when I think about that, I think about being in an analogy of a table. The county officials maybe the tabletop, but his or her support staff are the leg. They hold them up. And working as a great team, everybody wins. And so I have worked with in the county mayor's office a whole lot for teamwork. Teamwork is necessary to achieve anything in life. We have our personal victories, and and that's wonderful. But 90%, I feel like 90% of folks, when they have achieved something or achieved a goal, that part of the success of that goal is having a great team behind you. And we work hard individually, but without a good support system, that's like me. Through life, I had a great support system, getting my education and everything, and that's what it takes for a team to be successful, is to have great.
True story. All right, we're getting towards the end. Second to last question, and it does. You're right; these all kind of intersect, don't they?
Yeah.
And especially true right now. What prepares you for the beating you will take from the public, and how will you handle folks who disagree with you?
That's a very interesting question. All my life, workforce life has been in the public. Started out working for the bank while I was in college, and then I worked for a few years for a private company, still selling it, and it was a wholesale company, so I still dealt with public. And for the past 16 years, I've been at the county mayor's office, so that's definitely a public office. I know people have different opinions, and I want to be the type of county clerk, the type of county official that listens to people. I want them, if they're coming in, they're having a bad day, let's just sit down and talk about it. If I've done something wrong, I want to make it right. And I want to be able to spread positive energy, because there's so much negativity in the world. And I realize there will be times in any county official's life that there will be a beating or a disagreement. And I would like to ask, if you ever did have a disagreement with me on some, just please call me up. Let's talk about it. Life's too short to hold grudges. Life's too short. We're blessed to be in this great county, and we need to enjoy our neighbors and our friends. And if you have a issue with me, please just come talk to me. That's the way I want to handle it. Communication is key. let's don't blast it all over everywhere. And but if you have a concern, because if you have that same concern, Iva, somebody else might have the same thing, just not said anything. And if it's something that I need to publicly correct, if within the office or something, I want to be able to make sure that I correct it, because, like I said, I want Grundy County to have a county clerk's office that they're proud of. And I guess just basically to answer that in a very broad perspective is just communication. Let's just sit down and talk about it. No hostility. Let's just talk about what are your concerns. How do you feel that maybe you didn't get treated fairly, and give me an opportunity to make it right, to state my case, and to ultimately let's just come to a consensus where we're all winners in this county.
Man, that's
So.
beautiful. It's a beating right now. It's pretty brutal. I can't wait
Yeah.
till after August 6th. I don't know about y'all.
Yes, amen.
All right, here's our final question, Nathan. Thank you so much for being so articulate in your answers. This is the final question. This is where you ask the voter, why should they vote for you, Nathan Sanders, as county clerk?
Well, I am no better than nobody else. I'm just a normal Grundy County citizen who loves this county. I love its people. And, it's been very rewarding working the county mayor's office, because you feel like that you've made an impact, and also you've made a part of history. Your work, goes down in history and adds to the story of Grundy County. And I want to be able to add to that story on a different level. And I want to ask each and every person for their vote, their support, and their prayers. Ultimately, I want to ask everyone to go vote. Friday begins our early voting, and there's lots of opportunities to go vote. It is our right to go vote. It's our privilege, and I have been an active voter, voting in most all elections, maybe a few handful that I didn't make it to. But I just feel like that's important to have, to be active in your voting, and I ask for your vote. I ask for your support. I couldn't do it by myself. I've had a great support team. I've had a few that I call my parade brigade. And my cousins, Shaylin and Samuel Morgan, Eric Andrews, Amelia Northcutt, and my buddy Jay Lankford's boy Mac. They helped me in the parades, and one thing that has blessed me so much in this campaign is the people. You may have seen some that have done video endorsements for me. They have really touched my heart on this. And when we go to do an endorsement, and they agree to do one, I tell them, like, look, here's the way it is. This is not scripted. I'm not telling you what to say. I want you to say what you feel. I want you to say what's on your heart. Nothing more, nothing less. And I said, and I've had some of the most beautiful endorsements, and I couldn't thank those folks enough. And it truly makes me feel like that, I'm not perfect. I'm not got it all together, but I'm trying really hard to. And I just want to have the opportunity to serve the Grundy County as their next county clerk. A good way to remember, and I thought of this, Iva. We're always looking for slogans and ways to remember. If you look under the county clerk section on the ballot, my name's listed first. So I'm telling folks here, as we're getting ready for early voting, I humbly ask for your vote, your support, and make me your first choice for county clerk.
Ooh, that is really good. How fun. All right, now where can they find more information about Nathan Sanders?
They can, I'm on Facebook. I have my Elect Nathan Sanders Grundy County Clerk page. You can go back, and I'm adding videos of endorsements that people give me. You can go back and look at those, look at some of my videos on my platform. You might even, all the folks that have done endorsements for me, they are, majority are on Facebook as well. If you have any other questions, I'm sure you could send them a message. If you had a question, how they feel about me on a certain thing, and they'd be able to answer it and be willing to. So lots of information on there. I try to keep people informed about things within my campaign, and that's the way I want to handle things if I'm elected county clerk, is keep people informed.
Nice.
Because I feel like that's very important, and public interaction.
Nice. All right. Well, that wraps up Nathan Sanders' political chit chat.
Thank you.
We're going to send him out to spread joy and sunshine wherever he goes. We're going to take a quick break, thank our sponsors because we love them. We'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I'll see you in a minute. Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic, 592-4242.
I was born right here in South Pittsburgh Hospital. My dad left us when I was 6, and I was raised in the housing projects, Midway, Hemlock, and Prospect. I left home at an early age. Neighborhood families and friends took me in and took care of me.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
But is it? It's really just the beginning, right? Have you written a book and want it published but don't know where to start? You're not alone. Page Publishing cuts through the confusion that most new authors face, like copyright protection, barcodes, printing, and digital uploading. We will get your book into bookstores now. We guide you through the publishing maze and help you distribute and sell your work in hard copy and ebook formats. That's right, we will digitize and place your book for sale on Amazon, Apple iBooks, and Google, offering it to millions. Don't waste another minute. Most publishers won't even look at new author submissions, but we're different. We review your book and provide you feedback in about a week. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, our team gets you into bookstores fast.
Call now for your free author submission kit at 866-204-0965.
Phew. Wow, so much going on. If you didn't attend the Miracle on the Mountain grand opening, it was hot, number one, but it will blow the place will blow your mind. I've been along on the process the whole time. I remember many years ago, 12 years ago, I've been doing this 12 years, We promoted a giveaway for remember the Scooby Doo van? Remember the Scooby Doo van? It was Misty was here with me, so we did the Scooby Doo van. We helped do that raffle. This has been going on a hot minute, and then as all things, it just sits kind of like the Mountain Goat Trail. Like I got that grant in '05, and they didn't break ground 8 years later, 8, 13, 14, 8, 9 years later. It takes a hot minute to get things done. So it was amazing. It's open 10 a.m. to dusk every day except Wednesday, and they're closed for cleaning on Wednesday. Open free, for all our kids, everybody. It's just magnificent. And it is funny. It's super hilarious. It is super hilarious to see people go, why can't we be like Grundy County and have cool things like this? And I'm like, because elections matter. All right, here we go. Things that are going on this weekend. Let me go really quick. What time is it? 8:26? All right, we're good. Speaking of, Saturday is the Reagan Day picnic over at Wayne Harris Hangar. Sean Farish is going to be the keynote speaker, and we'll hear from local, state, and federal candidates, Republican candidates for office. Is always a big time. It's always the coolest party ever. So if you need directions, holler at me. There's a lot more going on though. Let me go into my event on here. So, welcome, baby Mallory. That's Saturday. Maria's baby Sierra is having a baby. Let's see. The 67th annual Monteagle Mountain Market is on the 25th and 26th. Shane Worley, we're going to do a wild ride street dance on the 25th, the evening of the 25th, on this coming 25th at Harton Park. We're doing a wild ride. I'm so excited about that. I haven't done a street dance in forever. Let's see. Bedford County Fair is going on right now. Medicine Walk at Denny Cove is Friday. Lone Rock History Deep Dive is Friday. Cattail mat weaving is this Saturday. There's our 12th annual Grundy GOP Reagan Day picnic. Saturday is also Forest Philosophy, Last Child in the Woods. Saturday is Aaron and Haley Burney's wedding celebration. They've already got married. Now they're having a party. Plainview Community Church, Community Center, Church and Center always throws me off. I apologize. This Saturday is also the Grundy County Saddle Club July show, 5 p.m. I haven't looked at the weather. That's always the fun thing. Coming up on the 22nd, we've got some more Vacation Bible schools starting. I have to go look in that. I'll find that out and we'll mention it tomorrow. Kettner's Mill Rodeo is coming up on the 24th. Wow. Craft Fair for Veterans. Hike into History is the 25th. A day at the Saddle Club is July the 25th. That is super fun. This is second annual, if I'm not mistaken. Even better than last year, we are having pony rides, a petting zoo, games, prizes, water slides, bounce house, concession stand, ices, and more. 10 a.m. to 2 at the Grundy County Saddle Club Showgrounds. I'll have to start naming it that. I didn't know that's what they call it, the Showgrounds, because I always call it Tracy Arena. But the youth is putting this on, so really cool. Also, there's a free horse judging clinic July 25th at 4 p.m. at the Showgrounds. Free nuclear millwright industries on end of summer street dance. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Harton Park. Grundy County Saddle Club state sign-ups are coming up the 25th. Oh, Soundhaven. I know we're all super excited about this. This Soundhaven starts July the 30th. That's over in Jaceland. I think that's the Jaceland, if I'm not mistaken. That's over by Eric and Amy Cooks. Oh, gosh. Let's see what else. And then August 1st is the show. You know what else? And there's not an event on there. Is the Swiss Heritage Festival? That's on the 25th this year. Well, it seems to be it's always the same weekend as the mountain market. So it is this year as well. That's a big time. I want to say that starts 10. That's like usually like a 10 to 4. I try to go to that every single year because it's so cool. All right. We'll find out about. There's a couple of vacation Bible schools left. There's end of school stuff is going on where you get the supplies. I know that's coming up, but I haven't heard anything, and it's not an event, so I'll have to do some research. I am going to do my column today, so I'll do more research and I'll have that. All right, let's talk about birthdays. Oh, I'm sorry. When I have flyers, thanks everybody who drops off flyers, especially Susan Johnson. There was a lemonade stand at the Miracle on the Mountain Play Outside Park. I love it. And lemonade stand weekend is this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can sign up with Isaiah 117 House. I've got a QR code. You can email. They've got a Facebook page. Sign up to do it. It's donations only. We're going to beat Franklin County. Changing the way foster care begins, one cup at a time. So sign up for that. If you need information, holler at me. All right, let's talk about birth. And I don't know why I didn't mention this. When Sherry calls, I will let her know. Happy anniversary. How many years was it? Was it 50? Sherry and Big Ron's anniversary. Way to go. And Martha Ann and David Pilcher, I'm going to go celebrate with them today. They're having a soiree at Swanee Inn today, and they're 50. I applaud anything over 5 years. So 50 is a huge deal. All right. I saw a birthday boy at the Miracle on the Mountain, Caden Gibbs and Rose. I've already set them up for marriage. If you believe in arranged marriages, he was so cute, little Caden and Rose, and they're so pretty, and they were talking to each other. Little 8-year-old. What is today? Today's the 13th. Little David Butner's birthday is today. That's China and Jameson's boy. He is 3 years old today. Wow. Happy birthday. Let's go to Facebook land. Facebook land. My daughter's doing. I'm setting up my daughter's baby shower. I've never done a baby shower, obviously. And I don't think I've gone to too many either. So I'm putting one together, and it's going to be at the Jonesville Community Baptist Church in Clark Range, Tennessee. And it's August the 16th, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait. Let's go to birthdays. All right. Happy birthday to Stephanie King. Happy birthday to Crystal Stiefel. Jaron Northcutt. Mary Little Zoe. Love them. They're so cute. Tina Owens. Tim Lee. Tarina Moorhead. Tarina? I hope I'm saying that. Moorhead. And Jordan Coppinger Ray. Happy birthday, Jordan. Happy birthday. All right, let's go to our prayer list. Holy cow, Lindsey Graham's, Stephen. Wow, that was a shocker. Lindsey Graham. Not that, he's better than anyone else to go on there, but I did not know that Lindsey Graham never got married and had no children. Did you know that he was a bachelor his entire life at 71? I don't think I knew that. He dedicated his entire life to either military or public service. Entire life. I saw that, and here's an interesting side note. Once again, you don't know about people until you do. I just, I have a love-hate relationship with Lindsey Graham, the Politico, but it's more on the love side on this time. He, when he was young, this is the story I read. When he was young, he was in his 20s. He had a 13-year-old sister, and his mother died of it was a horrible disease. I forgot which one it was. she died, and then his father died shortly after, and he took, I guess, not adopted. What is it? What is it called? He was in charge of his 13-year-old sister at the age of 21 or something like that. He was in college, going to law school, and he took that responsibility seriously, and maybe it changed his life. I don't think he's gay. I don't think so. None of my business. I don't care. I think that I think it's an interesting side note. I was telling Eric this as well, that Eric's never been married or doesn't have any kids. He's definitely not. So anyway, it's not for me to judge. All right, let's continue to pray for William Dickerson, Doe, Charlie and Joyce, Sue and Charlie, Carol Hamby, Ike Slatton, Jamie Hurt, all the unspoken, and there are plenty. And as Joyce always reminds me, everybody needs prayer. Martha Ann and her cancer. She's a fighter, man. Amanda Lane's father and stepmother, Rex Lane family. I'm gonna take that out. China, as she navigates the healing journey for your ears. Louis Nolan, Joyce's brother. They just can't figure out what's going on. Man, I think I drove by Samantha Gillam's graveside service yesterday. It was it Saturday? No, it was Saturday. It was Saturday. It was in the Warren Cemetery when I was driving home, and I don't know if that was Samantha's, but it felt like it. So anyway, Samantha Gillam family. That's just that's so sad. Let's see. Danny Lusk. If anyone has any updates on Danny, I think I heard at the Miracle on the Mountain, got to talk to some folks, and he got through surgery. And man, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. Danny is tough. He's a tough bird. He's a tough bird. So, but he's on the healing journey. Let's all pray for him. He's a leader. He is a community leader, and he has done his leadership and served us well. So let's pray for him. They did have to reschedule the tractor pull. Speaking of what he loves to do, they did reschedule the tractor pull from Saturday night. The rain was goofy. We lost power. It's a goofy weekend. So we will find out when that is rescheduled. It's a big deal. It's a 6th annual. It's a fundraiser for the fire department. So we always want to make sure that we promote that. Anything. We talked about Lindsey Graham. Let's see. What are we missing? And then let's continue to pray for Miss Dola, Miss Linda, Granny, and Virginia. Lord, thank you so much for all the blessings. Thank you for the Miracle on the Mountain. It is truly a miracle, and I see your hand over all of that. With the last donation coming through at a time. There's so many signposts in life, and you are showing the way. And thank you for having your arms around Grundy County and all the folks here who love you and just want to serve you in everything that they do. If you don't mind, there are some folks on our prayer list that need some extra love and some healing, a healing touch. And there's all the unspoken, their needs. But once again, we're just so incredibly thankful for all the blessings in our world. And we're especially thankful for your sacrifice of your only begotten Son. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Man, true story. I've been overwhelmed with gratitude lately. All right, we're going to go to the phones. We got a full phone lines. We don't do a giveaway until I think it's next. It's coming up. I haven't even looked at the calendar, but Lily will tell me. I think it's the end of the month, if I'm not mistaken. All right, here we go. Morning.
How you, Michelle?
What's up, bud? Happy Monday.
The other Monday, the other day, it's been running here a little bit, so.
Hey, did the power go off in Tracy City?
Michelle, I don't think it did, but I don't remember it went off up here or anything, but I don't know if it went off in town or not.
Well, you usually, like, I know when my clocks are off in, like, my coffee maker. I'm like, oh, the power went. For us in Monteagle, we're off in the morning for a good 2 hours, I would say. It was the Pelham substation. Is Summerfield on the Pelham substation, Stephen? We were off. Like, this was off at one time. So, all right, just checking.
Oh, yeah, 31st is on Friday this month.
That's what I thought. So it is the last day, last Friday.
Yep, we got 2 weeks from this Friday. So,
Wow, this is a long month, isn't it?
August will be same way too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 31 days. August is.
I mean, I just, it feels like long. You know, it's probably the dog days of summer. I feel like it's hit.
Yeah, we got July now. We got August.
August is going to be the worst. I just can't wait till elections are over. To be quite honest with you, it's been pretty brutal lately. Now, you probably haven't paid attention, but unfortunately, I do.
Well, I do. You know, I try to see 3 people on there talking. You know, and what. You know, but,
Sure, yeah.
no,
Oh,
not
in the
he,
governor's
but
race.
I'm pretty sure he will run again this year.
Who?
You had him on there earlier.
Oh, Nathan. Yeah, he is running for county clerk this year. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah, he only one written test with anybody else.
Well, I mean, Melinda was on Friday. She is super sweet and beautiful human. So, I mean, we're blessed to have great candidates.
Yeah, we sure do. So.
Yeah, and then we have some not so great candidates. So, anyway, all right. What do I need to know? You're going to see your girl today. What's going on? Happy Monday.
Well, the only time I talked to her was she called me Tuesday, and I went down that same evening, and she was there, and talked to her and Tammy and them. So I think she called me Friday. She had migraine. Know how that.
Sure. Oh, her migraines are horrible. Bless her heart.
So anyway, I called Saturday. She was help. I think she was all tired, but so I don't know if she tells you migraine or what. Or you know how pains are you.
Oh, those migraines drain her. I mean, it's because she has to take. I think she takes this one medication that is the only thing that will touch it, and that you know. Have you ever had like allergy medication?
Well,
it makes you drowsy. It makes you like hungover.
Oh, sometimes myself, when I sit here right now, I find around 6:30 or 7, it's by 7:30, 8 o'clock, it just feels like you just sitting, you're crying or nose running, you know how.
Oh yeah, it's our allergies. Allergies are all year, in my opinion.
It bothers me. I hope this pilot itself is all right, but you know.
It never will. Yeah, and I'm thankful. Honestly, I'm thankful for it. It's just, it just if you take medication for it, it basically makes you hungover.
Yeah.
I mean, you're drowsy. You're you're like you're underwater. I don't like taking it.
Oh, I know. It just feels like you just home all the time.
Yeah, it's horrible. It just knocks you out.
And yesterday, I didn't go anywhere. I just sat around here at the house all day yesterday, last night.
Lily, I didn't do a dang thing yesterday. I went and got a pizza.
Oh, what went over do? Did you see your pizza then? Did you hold of it then?
Well, I got a free pizza because Sundays are usually my pizza day. I just, don't want to cook, blah, blah, blah. And so I had a free pizza coming to me. So I got the super duper supreme, and I saw Valerie there. She was working. She's like, "You got a free pizza, didn't you?" I go, "Yes, ma'am, I sure did." And I loaded it up.
Yeah, pretty you did.
I love free things. So yeah, I did. And that's the only thing that was the only moment I got out.
Oh yeah, but it's just that sometimes if I don't order something from Tracy Martin or Westway, if I don't order cold pizza, I want cold pizza with everything on it.
All of it. Load it, baby.
Yeah.
I hear you, Lily. All right, what are you going to get in today, buddy?
Well, my dad told one needle.
Oh, is today where you find out your blood result?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm super excited. How do you think your A1C is going to be?
Well, I'll find out today.
What's it currently? What do you think it's going to be? It's like a game. I always think this is like an exam. How well am I doing?
Yeah. Well, she tell me today. She always tell me my blood level or sugar, sometimes blood pressure about be up a little bit, sometimes.
All right, well, I expect a report tomorrow. We all want to know.
Yep, and I don't turn home on Friday. I'll be there at 10:45.
For your eye, for a checkup?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're turning old, man. You start going to all these doctor's appointments.
Yeah, maybe just be it for a while, and unless they want me to come back for something, then.
Sure, you got both of them taken care of. You should be golden.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Well, if you go visit our girl, just tell her we love her. And if she's not there, then I hope you have a fabulous day.
Yeah, anyway, Friday we first went out to eat, but I know she didn't feel too good, so I did hold her. I was there Friday, and so Brandy said, "Oh, y'all supposed to have lots of dates or something." I said, "Yeah, but since she's sick, so we may do that one day this week."
Yeah, it just gives you something to look forward to.
Right.
Bless her heart. I know it. I know how hard it is for her. So.
Yeah, me too, Michelle. But I don't say it is. Everybody better not be picking on Misty Tate.
That's right.
When they do, me, you going after them.
I heard that.
Hey. Under the doghouse and the doghouse.
Hey, real quick, before we go, I was looking at my Facebook memories, and I first filled in today 12 years ago. That was my first fill-in for Karen. And the first and the guest, guess who the guest was, who I guess is my first interview here.
Well, I say Paul was.
No, guess who? Nope, even better. Who was my first guest on here this date in 2014?
Well, I know there one used to be married to Steve, and I know she was on there for.
No, I'm talking about a guest, like someone. He may have been running for office. I don't know, but guess who it was? I didn't know this. I don't think I remembered this.
Was it Misty?
No, it's someone who is an elected official who is retiring.
Johnny Ray?
That's right.
Oh, you talked to him yet?
No, I mean, he was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
When this was the first time I filled in for Karen.
Yeah.
12 years ago, Johnny Ray was the guest that Karen had booked. And so I interviewed him.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
He sure is.
So anyway, I just thought that was funny. Well, not funny, but just like, huh.
I know Paul always there. When him there, y'all always talk about things,
Well, yeah, Paul likes football and wheels and deals, buddy. All right, well, I'm going to fly. Happy Monday.
Will, you do look pretty today.
Well, thank you. I've got an anniversary party to go to. Thank you.
Be careful.
All right. Bye. Morning.
Morning.
Hey, Granny, what are you doing?
I'm listening to the radio.
I'm glad. Yay. What'd you do this weekend? Anything good?
No, they had the picnic up here at Chapel.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and I didn't go to that, but anyway, they had that. But I think it maybe rained them. I'm thinking it might have rained them out.
We had a lot of rain. Altamont had rescheduled or canceled and rescheduled the tractor pull Saturday night too.
Yeah. Oh, it's rained out here this morning. Kathy went out. He come back in and she was drowning wet.
Oh my God, it was crazy. Hey, at the Miracle on the Mountain park, they have a sign and a kiosk about Hubbard's Cove.
Really?
Yep, absolutely. He include Tarleton Valley, and he included Hubbard's Cove. In all the communities got a big sign that tells a little bit about them, and Hubbard's Cove got one.
Really? I mean, is it going to be in the paper or just a sign?
Well, it's at the park, so anybody who visits the park gets to see it.
Oh, okay. And that's going to be when?
Well, it's all the time now. The park is open. The state's largest all-inclusive park and splash pad. It's the state's largest.
Oh, that'd be interesting, yeah. Well, we'll try to get off up there and maybe see that.
And you can do a wheelchair. That's the beautiful thing, is that you can even go on one of those. You could take your wheelchair, and you can go on to so many of those. If you were a child, you could. Well, you could do it anyway now. You can go on these. It's a park. It's a kids playground.
Oh, yeah, I know all about that. But, well, I'm getting a new power chair.
Are you finally getting one? All right.
Yeah, and I got a new manual wheelchair.
Does it have rubber? Does it have rubber on its wheels?
Yes, yeah.
You found rubber wheels?
Yeah, it's got all that, and I raised it up so I can get to my cabinets and stuff. It's nice.
It's fancy. They really hooked you up, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they ain't brought it out yet. I just went last week, and they fit me up for that.
So they measured you, and it's going to be perfect.
Yeah, and Charlotte got me a new one, a manual. So I got that. And I'm loaded down with wheelchairs now.
They're just trying to hook you up, Granny. You know how that is.
Right, yeah, well, I'll get on now and let somebody else get on.
All right, Granny. Always great to hear you. But yeah, Hubbard's Cove is featured in the new park.
Well,
isn't that cool?
That's good. So I'll get off here and let somebody else get on, darling.
All right, Granny. See you, bye. It is, what would it say? One of the oldest communities? It was one of the first. That's where they came. One of the first. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, Leslie, how art thou?
I'm blessed, babe.
All right. Here, inquiring minds want to know, where did you end up Sunday?
I went to Baker's Chapel yesterday morning.
Did you?
Yeah, Faith Missionary Sunday night.
Oh, and Faith Sunday night. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't preach out there. They already had somebody assigned, but he wants to come back Sunday evening, so.
Good. You're spreading the joy, Leslie.
I hope so. I hope somebody's listening.
Well, the key is doing it. The rest, the good Lord takes care of.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, what do I need to know today? Anything besides Lindsey Graham? Can you believe it?
It's kind of hard, ain't it?
I mean, I have the tinfoil hat on and saying, Putin killed him or something, but but it could be a heart attack.
Yeah, he's a good Trump man.
Well, he ended up being. I mean, it's kind of like Marcia. I was really not happy about the January 6th thing. Lindsey Graham was in the same boat. Haggerty's in the same boat, but they have redeemed themselves.
They realize their error.
They realize their error, and you know what? That's all I can ask for.
Yeah, we kind of make mistakes in judgment sometimes.
Sometimes you do.
Before we think.
Yep, and I understand the reasoning. I get it. I didn't get it then, and I still kind of don't get it. But they've redeemed themselves.
Yeah.
No one's perfect.
No, maybe Marge Taylor Greene will wake up too. I don't know.
Well, and maybe. I mean, some people get just crazy silly. Lindsey Graham, I learned so much about him that I did not know, and I have more respect for him than I did yesterday when I didn't know the stuff.
Yeah. I think a lot of John Kennedy too.
Oh my gosh, I love John Kennedy. It's old school. They're very pragmatic and focused.
Yeah.
Wasn't Lindsey Graham a JAG officer?
I don't know.
He was something in the military because he's a lawyer. I'm gonna look. Let me look at this really quick. We've got a few minutes. I don't have any phone calls. Lindsey Graham. He was a lifelong bachelor. I didn't know that for whatever reason. Lindsey Graham, Jag. Let's see if he was a Jag. Yeah. So he was Jag as Judge Advocate General. History refers to his 33-year career in the U.S. Air Force, where he served as a military lawyer. He initially joined the Air Force JAG Corps on active duty in 1982 after graduating from the University of the South Carolina School of Law.
Wow.
Yeah, after serving 6.5 years on active duty, including a deployment in Germany, he transitioned to the South Carolina Air National Guard and later the Air Force Reserves. He served as a senior instructor at the Air Force Judge Advocate General School and was deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan before retiring as a colonel in 2015.
Well, lot there to be known.
I mean, did you kind of know that he was that fierce?
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's kind of like a Pete Hegseth in his own way, or like a, you can't handle the truth, Tom Cruise kind of thing. That's a big deal.
Well, there's a lot of secrets in people's lives that we probably won't know. There's a lot of people serve that we don't know about. To keep it to themselves, they don't.
Well, and I think that is what folks get upset about with people who are veterans that are braggadocious about it.
Yeah.
It's because usually, like Dad, I never talked about it. Never. I learned more when Dad passed than I knew when he was alive for 86 years.
Yeah, I don't brag nothing about what I did. I just will go on the day after day and just live the life I can.
Yeah, and that's what I'm used to is from our military people is just doing their job.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to brag about. Anyway.
Oh well, thank you for your service, though. You did it.
Yeah, I got a brother still alive. He's my senior, and he served in the Army in Alaska. And I had one to serve in. I think he went to Germany. I'm not sure. Homer, he served. He did go AWOL once, but he got his life straight back out. But other than that, we've been a pretty much military family, except those that couldn't serve because of some kind of medical thing,
I think most of our people, like my dad, there was 3 brothers. They all served. Their dads, my papa served. It's just what you did.
Yeah.
It's just what you did, and there really wasn't, Well, anyway. All right. Anything I need to know before we hit to Ezekiel?
No, nothing I know of. There's a lot going to happen this month. I think they are having something special at Baker's Chapel, and
Good.
6th is homecoming.
Well, if you don't mind, if you pop them, I love flyers. They help me out a great deal. So if they want to pop them in the mailbox here, that works. And if not, give the information to you and we'll write it down.
Oh, I don't get much information from them anymore. I don't go there much anymore, but there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I hear you. I need you a quick Ezekiel, if that's okay.
All right, let's do Ezekiel.
All right, let's do Ezekiel. Stephen's saying it's time to go on break, but I feel like we have to, if that's okay.
Oh, let's do 6 through 9.
All right, is it 37?
Yeah.
All right, verses
38.
Oh, it is 38, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, wow. Verses, what is it, 6 through 9?
Yeah.
Okay, 6 through 9. Reflect. I don't know why this doesn't. All right, Leslie, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. It's still continuing with Gog and Magog. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Tagmah, of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountain of Israel, which have been always waste. But is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy band, and many people with thee. So we're getting to the point where Gog and Magog will make war against Israel.
I feel like that's going on now, don't you, Leslie?
Yeah, it's awful.
It is awful. All right, any last thoughts on that before we head to break?
No, just go ahead and do what you have to do.
Leslie.
I appreciate y'all letting me do this every morning.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I was telling someone I was in DeKalb County this Saturday, and it's probably one of the greatest joys of my life, A, being here, and then, B, talking about the good Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
That's the best subject you can have.
I'm telling you. So I'm very blessed to be able to do that every day, and I'm thankful for you.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, Leslie, you have a fabulous day.
You too.
All right, honey. See you. Bye. True story. All right. It is 9:01. I don't have any more phone calls. You want to just do our last break and say adios? Oh, let's do those and then head out. Unless we get a phone call. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, well, let's do it. I'll see you in a minute. Thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain.
TennCare's new diaper benefit helps our youngest members and their families stay healthy and happy. If your child is younger than 2 and has TennCare or Cover Kids, they can get up to 100 diapers every month at no cost. To get diapers, visit a participating pharmacy. You don't need a prescription. Just show your child's pharmacy card at the counter. For newborns without a card, you can use the parent's pharmacy card. The pharmacy staff will check to see if you qualify and help you get up to 100 diapers for a month. TennCare will cover a variety of diaper brands and sizes to meet your child's needs. You can find a list of covered brands on the TennCare diaper webpage.
Diapers are available at Mike's Pharmacy, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City. That's Mike's Pharmacy, 592-9190.
This is your favorite president, and I just wanted to extend an invitation to you, the tremendous patriots of our country, to join us for the 12th annual Grundy County Reagan Day Picnic as we celebrate America's 250th birthday. It's on Saturday, July 18th, 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Central Time at the Piney Creek Air Park in the big, beautiful Wayne Harris Hangar, 207 East Greenwell Street, Altamont, Tennessee. I want to invite you to come meet local, state, and federal candidates, connect with fellow conservatives and beautiful people, and enjoy an afternoon of food, fun, and fellowship. Your keynote speaker is somebody who sounds a lot like me. He's a funny person. He looks like a dollar store version of Bradley Cooper, I have to say that. Sean Farish, a great guy, I have to say. Tremendous guy. We don't want you to miss it. It's going to be huge, and we hope to see you there. God bless you. God bless America. And thank you for your attention to this matter.
Piggly Wiggly, a supermarket chain since 1916, operates more than 600 locally owned stores, including the Monteagle location that now stocks the largest selection of fine wine, domestic and import beer in the area. Piggly Wiggly's farm fresh fruit is a sweet deal at everyday low prices. Piggly Wiggly stocks carefully selected, always fresh vegetables from the common to the unusual. All of the organic products we sell meet strict USDA guidelines. The Pig has a large meat department that to this date custom cuts and wraps its pork, chicken, and certified Angus beef to your request. Certified Angus beef brand is a cut above USDA Prime Choice and Select. With a large dairy selection of fresh milk and cheese products and your favorite drink products, you will never go home thirsty from the Pig. Visit the Piggly Wiggly Deli and put in your order for an outstanding selection of cheeses, salads, and deli meat products from Boar's Head brand and more. Be sure to check out our weekly special circular for great deals. That's the Piggly Wiggly of Monteagle, Tennessee.
Caverns, you can tour a cool cave, listen to live music underground, or just camp under the stars. It is homegrown fun deep in the Tennessee hills. Come check out what's going on at www.thecaverns.com, where the destination becomes a journey. Our Monteagle Clinic is located at 16 First Street in Monteagle. Call 931-924-4869 today to schedule an appointment with Dr. Eric Schull, where he serves our community with chiropractic care for all ages, including spinal decompression, dry needling, infrared therapy, and red light therapy. Most commercial insurance is accepted. Step back in time at Trackside Restaurant, located 327 Railroad Avenue in Tracy City. They are open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they have Sunday family-style lunch and a deck overlooking the creek. From burgers to pizza, there's something for everyone. Call 931-333-1004 today. Okay. Oh, we got one more phone call. And don't forget to look, and I haven't added this to their ad, but Schull Chiropractic in Monteagle is adding Saturday hours. I know this past Saturday, they had office hours, and I'll have to delve more into it, but just find them on Facebook, and you'll find out current hours for anything that you need, and I highly recommend it. And also check the Cavern schedule and see what's coming up. Seriously, it's just so much going on. And the beautiful thing here is Trackside is that they're open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is a beautiful thing, which means that those Fall State Marathon people who are running 314 miles can come to Tracy City, and no matter when they come in, they will have a place to eat. Isn't that exciting? They are doing 314 miles. The front runner should be coming through. I have to check the tracker, but they should be coming through now. They're going to be coming up through Pelham, Manchester, up through Pelham, up to Monteagle, hit the Mountain Goat Trail for the first time. They're going to take that to Tracy. Then, they're going to hang in the downtown a little bit, and then they're heading out towards Foster Falls, taking the 41 down to Jasper, and they are ending up in basically Sand Mountain, Castle Rock in Sand Mountain. So it is going on right now. If you want to set up some chairs, something cool to drink or what have you, it is on, and it'll be continuing until I think there's 136. They keep on dropping out, but 136 people that started in like Union City all the way out in West Tennessee and are going all the way down here. And we're the final of this 314-mile journey. It's unbelievable. Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Evelyn. How are you, dear?
I'm doing quite well this morning. I'm just so thankful for some days I can be more active.
Ooh, true story. Yay.
Yes. I remembered, I was thinking this morning that when I was a child, I would hear my mother check on someone through another child and say that, well, is she sitting up yet? Which was supposed to be an indication she's getting better, and that's what she needs to do to get better.
That's right. Is she sitting up yet? Yep.
I thought that was, just never forgotten that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this rain has just about proven the old adage true that if it rains on Whit Sunday, which is Pentecost Sunday, 50 days after Easter,
okay,
that it will rain for 40 days.
And it basically has.
It basically has. Really. And, of course, I enjoy rain. Of course, I stay in most of the time. That keeps me in, too, and I don't drive in the rain.
No, I don't either. I try not to.
And, because sometimes you have to, don't you?
Yes, ma'am, you sure do.
And there's just too much danger of hydroplaning, especially, they say, the early onset of rain, because the road gets slick then, with oil and gas or something like that on the road, fumes, something. I don't know. That's what I've heard.
No, you are correct.
Yeah. Of course, I've heard of one bad hydroplane, and then my son told me, he was talking to me, they were coming up from Alabama, and he said, I've got to get off because I hydroplane pretty bad right now. I said, yeah, let's get off and you drive safely.
Yeah, it's better than that. And the standing water, there are some places that have standing water that are super scary.
Oh, yes, that is true. Well, this morning, the first time I have noticed it was dark at 5 o'clock.
Oh, we're going in that direction, aren't we?
I believe we are.
Oh.
I just looked down and I thought, I can't believe this. Of course, I knew it was raining and cloudy, but I had never. I usually look at it every morning, you know, to see what the weather looks like and what the day's going to look like. And it was dark. It's still hard for me to believe.
It really is. We're, you know, is it June the 21st was the summer solstice, and so now we're going towards December, the winter solstice. So it's just keeps on getting shorter.
Yes, shorter days.
That's okay.
They say it's going to be cooler. That July and then August.
Wow.
The fall months are going to be cooler than they have been. I don't know if that's unusual or just they have been, or anyway.
Yes, ma'am.
I see these posts saying that we possibly could really have a hard, cold winter. And
well, we'll find out with the woolly worms, won't we?
They will help us.
And the persimmons. I remember when your son saw the woolly worm last year, and I believe it was correct.
Oh, when my brother saw that one on the porch, and when my son saw that one too, they were both correct.
Yeah.
We were coming home from. I'd had my brother to come to the prom because I didn't want to come home to my house alone and riding with the ride that I had set up, and so he came onto the prom, brought me home, and he looked at the woolly worm and he said, "Well, we're going to have 2 more cold spells." And we did.
Isn't that funny? Well, I appreciate you calling. Anything else on your mind before we head out on this beautiful Monday?
Well, that's about it. Just so thankful that for the Lord's leading and the inspirations of the Holy Spirit. And I'm thankful for BBN Radio because there are some ministers. They are Catholic, and I've been wanting to tell you this. They are Catholic, which is very closely Methodist, old Methodist.
Wow.
But they are also Calvinist in the doctrine of assurance. That doesn't bother me. I mean, God knows who the people are that are His, and the people that are His know that they've got to live that life.
Amen. Right on. Well, that's a great thought to end our day. I appreciate you, and I look forward to our next discussion.
It doesn't give license to sin at all.
No, ma'am.
The way we look at it.
No, ma'am.
But to live a holy life.
That's right.
Yes.
All right. Well, I look forward to our next discussion.
Bye-bye.
All right, honey. See you. Bye. All right. Which reminds me, tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow's our not a short day, but it's the day that we have to have a hard stop. It's the Tim and Mac Show, which is a wonderful show, and I hope you tune in. We're going to continue our election coverage. Tuesday, I think we have a twofer on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just look at this. Who's my morning? All right. So, Pixie Kilgore will be first up, and she is running for Marion County Commissioner, District 2, Seat B. They do things just a hair different in Marion County than they do in Grundy County. There's not Seat A's or Seat B's. There is just like County Commission. It's 9, all 9. They're up and they're down. I think Marion County staggers theirs, if I'm not mistaken. Well, anyway, we'll maybe find out more tomorrow. So she'll be first up, and then our second guest, I saw Representative Sherrill. This Friday? I think it was Friday at the farmers market over in Warren County. And he is coming back onto the show tomorrow. He's going to be running some ads as well. We have an old ad from his because he's not Grundy County's representative anymore. He is now strictly White and Warren County. state representatives. So he's going to come on the show tomorrow. As far as I'm concerned, anybody who touches Grundy County and where Morning on the Mountain goes to, and is I think we're in six counties, all are part of 6 counties. The show goes, and Facebook, of course, is everywhere. But so like with Marion County, they are looking to talk to the Monteagle voters in Marion County, and they're looking to talk to, there's Marion County over on the Tracy City side. So if you just like, I think Eric and Amy Cook are in Marion County. So they would, I don't know if that's, I don't know if Tracy City is Monteagle. Is it the same one? Honestly, I really don't know. Marion County is huge. We'll learn more tomorrow. But we'll have a twofer tomorrow, and which means that Paul will come in 8:05, 8:10, and then that'll be 20 minutes. So we may have a shortened day tomorrow. So if there's something going on, let me know. Message me. I'll try to get it in. We'll do some quick housekeeping because tomorrow, Tuesday, we have to do a hard stop at 9 o'clock. So we'll try to get it all in. We'll continue election coverage until Friday morning is our last election candidate interview. Early voting starts at 9 o'clock on Friday. So our guest on Friday will be the last one until elections are over August 6th. So hold on to your seats. That's all I've got. I hope to spread joy and sunshine wherever I go. I hope you do too. And as always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you tomorrow.